In this video, I'll show you how IsisCB Explore can be used to identify a topic and sources for a research paper. Let's imagine you're a student in a history of science survey class. You need a topic for a research paper. It can be about anything history of science related. You think, I'm a biology major, so maybe something in the 20th century biology. Wow, over 5,000 results. We need to narrow it down. On the right, there are helpful indexes which can help us to focus on something more specific. We have eugenics, philosophy of science. Oh, controversies and disputes. That could be fun. 13 records on this topic in our search for 20th century biology. But over 100 citations, that's still a lot. Let's narrow it down some more. We look under the indexes on the right to further refine our search. This time we look at the people index, which lists historical figures discussed. There's a separate index for authors of the resources listed in our search results. Going back to the people index, I noticed that there are 6 records related to Lyshenko. I remember that we mentioned him in class. Maybe I want to do my research paper on him. I see an article by Michael Gordon, How Lyshenkoism Became Pseudoscience from Dobrzyński to Velikovsky. I have heard about Dobrzyński, but who is this Velikovsky person? Let's see if we can find out more information about them. I'm going to switch from the Similar Citations view to the Index view. Just like in the Similar Citations view, there are works related to the article I was looking at. Under the Indexes view, I see subjects and people related to this topic, as well as authors writing on similar topics. Under People, I see Immanuel Velikovsky. I'm going to click on the pop-up arrow to the right of his name. This link takes me to a page that tells me more about him. We have his picture and a biography. Looks like there are over 20 citations about him. Look at the timeline which shows me those publications by the publication date. I can see that many of them are older, but there are some more recent. I see a book that looks interesting to me. I am looking at the record for the book, but perhaps before reading the whole book, I want to look at some reviews of this book. I see that there was an essay review. Let me take a look at it. I can follow the DOI link to the full text version of the article, and depending on my personal or institutional subscription, I can read the review. To conclude, that was useful. I came with a very vague idea of what I wanted to research, but then I used the indexes to narrow down my search to something that was of interest to me, and I discovered an individual about whom I did not know. The IsisCB Explore even provided me with a biography of this person and citations about him. I found a book on the topic and I was able to quickly get to a review of the book. This is just one way to use the CB Explorer. Check out our other videos which highlight different features of the CB and share them with others.